Welcome to the Petal Cafe with your hosts, Biscuit and Cookie. I'm Biscuit.
And I'm Cookie. Grab a beverage or a snack and settle in as we talk about life, everything, and some good old Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Biscuit.
Oh my God. It's
Long
been
time.
so long.
We took a minute for a break.
A minute month?
Yep. Because summer and reasons and not much to talk about.
And reasons.
Yeah.
And honestly, I agree. Not really a lot to talk about between everything that was going on in my life. I didn't really have the brain power or the time to play Animal Crossing.
Yeah. So, okay, brief update. What's going on in your life?
So I ended up taking like a month off work because of medical reasons, which I've now sorted out, which is so fantastic. So the break kind of came at a really good time.
Awesome.
I've been working on getting my soap shop off the ground, which is so close. I think it'll be up at the end of August. And then, oh yeah, I've also been streaming a lot and got to affiliate. Just just like somebody else I know.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
So we both got affiliate, and we've been Twitch streaming like crazy, and that's been honestly been life recently.
Yeah, and it's all, pretty awesome.
Very, very awesome. I'm very happy with all the things. Sometimes my life doesn't feel like my life, and I think I enjoy that because it's a new adventure.
For sure. I had the opportunity to take a couple weeks off work and get some things taken care of and sorted, and I was cautioned by my therapist to take it easy and not like overschedule myself while I was away, and I was like, aw. But that's the point.
All the things that you need and want to do.
But she was right. So I did less than I intended originally, but that's okay.
But you're feeling good?
Yeah, I think it was a really necessary break.
Feeling good is important. And that's part of the reason that we took the break, because we were both getting a little bit burnt out with everything that we were trying to do all at the same time. It was a welcome relaxation for me. I did a lot of streaming, finding games, supporting other small streamers, stuff like that.
Yeah, we love our peeps.
Yeah, we love our peeps a lot.
So then, Biscuit, what's going on your island?
So I actually had like almost an entire turnover of villagers.
Oh my God, that's usually my
Yep, I did a thing. I did a bunch of time traveling, and I kept Robert and Static. Out of all of the villagers I had before, those are the only two I kept. I found homes for almost all of them. There was a few I didn't get homes for, but so they'll eventually end up somewhere. Also, my watermelon right now, because someone gave me a watermelon dress, and then I happened to have the watermelon hat, so I put on like green tights and the little green shoes, so I'm a watermelon. I like it lots.
And I've done some significant work on my island too, actually.
Yeah?
I changed all the paths.
Ooh.
And I tightened up some areas, like the playground beside Mo's house. We built the pet shop on stream.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. And I keep going by it and being like, oh yeah, we did that. That was fun.
I finished off the Cinnamoroll Beach Cafe.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah. And then we did summer area on stream. And then I just need to go into and do fall 1. Halloween is done, and then fall 2. And I think the entire island is like, I need to finish spring though. Spring has got a lot more work to do. I only have the cafe done. I've got an overgrowth of flowers.
I just tried to use the sort function from Cozy Grove on my inventory in Animal Crossing. Wah wah. I wish it was, a thing.
Finishing up my island update.
You finished your Merle Cafe.
Yep. I changed over literally all of my residents.
So who lives there now?
So Static and Frobert are still residents, and they will forever be. I picked up Pashmina on a Nook Mile Island.
Love my Pash.
I ended up going villager hunting, trying to find Lolly or Mitzi or Kiki, and I ended up finding like 2 cats. This is when the dodos were trolling me, and then Mel
Right.
had the crazy idea to want to turn it into a t-shirt, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
So I found Mo, and then I found Felicity. So we took Felicity because I needed a girl.
And you can always adopt Mo from my island if you want to.
Yeah, eventually. Ken, I really enjoy him. He's the only chicken I think I enjoy.
Ken the blue chicken?
The blue chicken.
What's his personality type?
He's a smug.
Oh, okay.
Then we have, I ended up going on a villager hunt to find, I found Lolly, finally. I needed normal, so I picked up Lolly. And then one of our friends was doing a wolf island.
Right.
And then he was all sad that all of his villagers were going to be like, leaving.
Aw.
So I was like, well, these are 3 villagers that I don't have the photos of, right? 2 of them are insanely popular, and I've never seen them on Nook Mile Island tours. So I ended up taking Dom, Raymond, and Marina.
Oh my gosh. That's like the mother load.
Yeah.
Considering you've already had Audrey and Megan.
Yeah.
Wait, did you have Audrey, or is it me who had Audrey?
No, you had Audie.
Audie, sorry.
Yeah. I had Megan. I picked up Megan from you.
Right, yes.
And then to get Judy out, I had to use an amiibo. So I brought in Hopkins.
Okay, yep.
Hopkins is a blue bunny. He's a lazy, but he's an inflatable bunny.
He is really so cute. I had him on my first island. He was on Cookie Land.
He's adorable.
Big space in my heart for Hopkins.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Raymond is cool and all, but I'm happy to give him up to whoever wants him as soon as I get his photo.
Awesome. I can't believe you have Dom. He is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
He is adorable. I think Frobert's more adorable, but that's just me.
I would like to shotgun Dom, just FYI.
You can shotgun Dom.
Because he is so cute. I'm not usually, like, huge on the super popular villagers just because I'm such an underdog lover, but Dom is, like, so cute. Like, so cute. I can't even. Okay, so on Apple Park.
Ooh, tell me about Apple Park.
I changed all my paths. I mentioned that. And I redid the playground at Moe's, and I did the pet shop. Oh, I changed all my paths. That was actually really time consuming because I had to, like, in order to use a path, or similar to a path, I had to get rid of all the terraformed pathing. And change it from brick to grass, or else it didn't look right. So that took some time. That took me a minute.
Yeah.
And I changed a bunch of sidewalk pathing so that it's a bit more streamlined, a little less chaotic. I actually have some free spaces in my design slots right now because I've, like, whittled down the number of paths I'm using.
I have so many free spaces in my design slots right now. It's insanity.
Things we never thought we'd say.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
Seriously.
Oh, well. And then right now I am just looking at moving along a couple of villagers. Spike moved in, which is super exciting because I love Spike. He is my bestie.
Yeah,
or will be again. He's a different Spike because the old Spike got left on Cookie Land. But thank you for fostering him for me. He is a delight.
Of course. Couldn't have Cookie's Island without Spike, so.
So yeah, we have Spike again, and that's awesome. We want Walt to move on, but I know that there are some folks who, like, really want him, and I just haven't found them yet.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really want to move him on without finding him a home, and so I just haven't. But Toby is going to move into his space because, 1, I don't have a smug right now.
Yeah.
And 2, Toby's house is fairly similar to Walt's with the aesthetic of bamboo and such, and that fits really well for that area. So other than that, I haven't been playing too much because I've been wrapped up in other games and, life.
Yep.
But I was wandering around my island this morning being like, geez, this place looks awesome. I did a lot of work here.
I'm getting there. So it's one of the things I have to do is, like, buy turnips on a Sunday. And then find someone with a really good price because I'm running out of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm starting to run out of money.
I can bring you money.
Okay.
I have lots of money.
Oh, thank you. I did a lot of like moving around of villager houses, and that basically took up all my money.
Right. Oh, that reminds me. I need to set up my last couple of Treasure Island visits because I've been a little lax on that. And so at that particular Treasure Island that I/we use, they don't have bell bags, but what they do have is stacks of gold. It turns out if you sell a stack of gold, you get a pretty penny.
Oh, really?
So I sold like 60 stacks of gold.
Oh my
I
God.
have like, I have some bells. I'm a bit of a billionaire, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Here's an interesting take. Since I subscribed to the Treasure Island, knowing that I could get all the stuff, it has both made me relax about the stress of logging in every day, but also made me lazy about logging in every day. I have been playing less because I know I don't have to, which is really interesting.
I play sporadically. The reason being is because the fact that I usually end up having a bunch of things going on, and I'm so far behind in days that I just do a lot of days at once when I have the time to spend farming villager photos.
Right.
And then what I'll do is once I get a villager photo, then the villager will move on, and then I get a new villager. So is there any other island things that you want to talk about?
I mean, I think that having been so long since we've talked about it, we could keep going on for probably ever.
Yep.
I think we can move along to actual Nintendo news.
Ooh, we do
that
have
we haven't had a chance to cover yet.
We have some Nintendo news.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure you couldn't have missed it. The announcement of the new Switch model coming out in October.
The OLED Switch?
Or OLED.
OLED?
As I think it is colloquially called.
Probably. So it's the fourth iteration of the Switch?
Fourth, I believe.
Not including the specialty ones, because I know that there was the original one, then there was the better battery one, and then there was the Switch Lite, and now the OLED.
Yeah. You can't get the original one anymore.
No.
Because the better battery one became the base model.
Yeah.
But I think you're correct about that. So the OLED one releases in October 8th, I think. And
October 6th.
Oh, 6th. Some even number in early October.
You're right. It was October 8th.
Oh, okay.
I see
some even number in early October. The only differences between the OLED model and the regular Switch are onboard memory size.
Yep.
Screen size and type.
Yep. The wide stand in the back.
The wide stand in the back and the dock.
The built-in LAN port.
The built-in LAN port. So
my heart.
I recently learned, and I wish I had known this before, that you can use an Ethernet adapter on your current Switch port, if that's a thing for you.
If you have an Ethernet adapter.
Right, but they're very inexpensive, and certainly less expensive than buying a new dock.
This is true.
Because I got mine for about $15.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
I wish I had known that sooner because of all the, dropped wireless problems I was experiencing.
Yeah.
But, it's all good.
You live and learn.
You do. You live and you learn new things, and it's all good. I am, however, interested in the larger screen because I do occasionally play in handheld, and I find the screen very small.
I don't play in handheld.
Dim.
I don't tend to play in handheld. Very, very rarely will I play in handheld. I think the only games I really play in handheld are ones that don't require me to do a lot of moving, a lot of fast movements.
Right.
Like an RPG. I would play an RPG on there. Nothing that requires too much intensity.
Right.
With that respect, that I would use. I'll dock my Switch. Like I'm currently playing Breath of the Wild offline. And that I play on my TV downstairs, docked, because it's much easier. Also, big screen.
Yeah, sometimes you really need to dock it.
Yeah.
But I do occasionally play in handheld. I'd say maybe 20% of the time I'm on my Switch, I play handheld for whatever reason. And like sometimes I want to go be drinking my coffee on the deck, or I'm taking it to my boyfriend's house, or
And that's where I'd play handheld, is like if I want to go outside or if I want to do any of that stuff. Yeah. Also, the battery life for the current base Switch model and the the OLED one, exactly the same.
okay, the battery life is exactly the same and the processor is exactly the same. So it is not going to help any Animal Crossing chug.
Not the Switch Pro, which we
No,
still haven't heard a lot of information about. So,
because Nintendo disavows its existence.
yep,
It could be that it'll never happen.
possible.
It could be that they're saving it for various reasons. One, because of the chip shortage
Yeah,
that, is worldwide.
yeah,
It could be that they're just saving it for the development of their next whatever system.
yeah,
So who knows? But
yeah.
the additional onboard storage is important to me because I have so many
Downloaded games.
soft copies of games. Yeah, and that's kind of a big thing for me. So
I tend to buy I have the soft copies of a lot of indie games.
Mhm.
I have more physical copies of games, especially ones that I know I'm going to like replay or want to like share. Then I have the physical copies of games, like I have Skyward Sword.
Right.
I have oh my god, my Switch case is full of games, and then I have another Switch case full of games.
Oh.
Just picked up the new Ace Attorney game.
Oh yeah.
And a Pogo and Tetris game. It's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. I have many games, but I tend to buy soft copies, and part of that is because I really like indie games, which only are available in soft, and then some of it is because I just can't be bothered to put a cartridge in.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
It's just not. I've always kind of been that way. I mean, I have a few hard copy games like Pokemon Snap, except that the upcoming DLC for that one is downloaded anyway. I think I have Luigi's Mansion. My copy of that one is hard copy, and but like I could fit all the hard copies of games I have in my Switch case. Like it's not very many. So all to say, are you planning to get the OLED model?
No,
You're not.
If I was gonna get anything, I would get the dock. I have the Pokemon Go Switch. I love it. If I was gonna get another Switch, I'd buy a Lite. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's like 1/3 the price, and it's a little bit more portable than the regular Switch because it is a lot lighter. I don't have to worry about the Joy-Cons because if I'm going to be bringing it with me places anyway, I'm not going to want the Joy-Cons to come off.
I probably will end up getting it because of the larger screen, because of the more onboard storage, and because I want my mom to be able to play Animal Crossing, so I want to give her my old one. She doesn't know it, but I'm actually fostering Daisy for her.
Oh, that's cute.
Because Daisy is her favorite character in Pocket Camp.
Oh, that's cute.
I know that she will love her.
Okay, so there's some other things that came, like Nintendo, with its systems. The updates for Animal Crossing are definitely few and far between.
Oh my goodness. They've given us another multi-month, Band-Aid.
Yeah.
And I say that with love, but... because that sounds harsh, but it's also kind of true.
It is.
That being said, it's an awfully cute Band-Aid.
I mean, yeah, it is. There's some very cute stuff coming, and a lot of it I think might be from last year as well, but I don't remember if it was last year because it's been a whole year.
Oh, if you're talking, so there's some things on the list that are they would have been locked, but they're not new.
Yeah, I think they're seasonally locked.
Yeah, so for instance, the Cowherd and Weaver Girl Day, that is not new.
Which is August 5th to the 14th.
So I remember last year buying a number of those kimonos and giving them to my villagers.
Oh, cute! I do remember this from last year. Yeah, you wear the Orihime outfit or the Hikoboshi outfit, depending on your gender.
More like depending on your preference.
Or that. Well, in Japan,
Yes,
it would be based on your gender.
Yes.
in everywhere else, your preference.
Fair.
Obon is coming. It's like Japan's Day of the Dead, essentially,
Okay.
from the 10th to the 16th. And I saw a few things. This is actually new. Obon is new. I don't remember this last year because there was a lot of talk about Twitter about the eggplant cow and the cucumber horse, and
Right.
people were saying that, oh my god, they're so phallic and stuff like that. But unless you know the story behind why the kids make these, it's
Right.
like that's not okay. It's just, leave it alone.
Right.
It's
I actually don't know anything about the festival, so I am gonna have to look into it.
Obon is August 10th to the 16th. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to add
So
that
it's
in there.
only a week
It's only a week.
that you can order those items.
The Grape Harvest Festival is coming back, which is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We get the backpack again. It's from September 1st to September 30th. And then during the Grape Harvest Festival is the Moon Viewing Day. You remember last year when we got the moon rug?
Oh yeah, I
It's
completely
coming
forgot.
back. It's coming back September 12th to the 21st.
And then it looks like there's a new food item there too.
So with Moon Viewing Day, we did get two new items. One being dango. They're so dang good. And you
Yeah.
can get them in sweet or savory.
Mm-hmm.
They're so yummy. And mooncakes, which is actually from the Chinese lunar side,
Oh, okay. Yep.
which is awesome. Also, mooncakes are super tasty.
I've never had one, although they are very popular in our city during that time. So.
So then also at the same time, we're having Chuseok, which is
Mm-hmm.
a new seasonal event celebrating the Korean Harvest Festival, during the same time as the Moon Viewing Festival, and we're getting the Songpyeon item, which it looks like dongo in its coloring,
Right.
which is kind of cool. And it's a little bowl of treats. Then into October, we're getting the Day of the Dead. It's the Mexican holiday where we celebrate friends and family to honor the dead with what they enjoyed during life. That is from
Right.
October 25th to November 3rd in Animal Crossing.
So, okay, the little item that you can get for this, which is some marigolds and a candle on a placemat,
Yeah.
I really enjoy, one, that it's not cutesy, but two, that the coloring matches the Halloween items. Like that shade of purple is the same as that you get in the like the Halloween
Yeah. The
items.
placemat.
So yeah, I really enjoy that. I like how it's subtle but still coordinates. Ugh, I love it.
So then we're into Halloween at this point.
Right. So then Halloween happens. So it looks like we're going to get a couple of new DIYs. And
Ooh.
that is really exciting. From what I understand, that cool pumpkin tree that's similar to the Bunny Day egg tree
Yep.
it looks like it might be a DIY, but I'm actually not sure. And it looks like we might be getting additional pumpkin heads
Nice.
and a little tiny candy basket in all the same colors as
The pumpkins?
the pumpkins that we have now. So,
Oh, nice.
and the little tiny candy basket is like little tiny, the same as the spring flower one with the petals. Like it's itty bitty.
Like hold it in your hand, like run around and trick or treat kind of itty bitty.
Yeah,
All right.
but it's awfully cute.
It is awfully cute. Is there anything else for Halloween?
I think those are all the new items for Halloween. It was just really unexpected that Halloween items would show up in an update in July.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they're trying to appease people and get them less angry, maybe.
I think also they're also just giving themselves time. Like the update from Nintendo of America saying there will be more content later this year, and then having items released all the way up to October and November in this update makes me think it's going to be quite late in this year.
It might be like December. Maybe they're doing a huge Christmas thing. Or like,
Maybe.
was it present day? Present day.
Yeah.
Present day.
Could be present day, could be... I don't really know. So I'm really curious what they're planning, but I'm also a little bit cautious because again they've given us a multi-month update that goes for quite a while.
After Halloween, like I mean directly after Halloween, is a new European holiday. Well, not a new. It's new to Animal Crossing. A European holiday called St. Martin's Day,
Yep.
where children carry paper lanterns, and this is happening from November 1st to the 11th. You could purchase the lanterns from the Nook shopping, and it comes in 6 different variations.
So cute.
And they're all so cute. Now, the handheld lantern Suns one, I think I want to put like all across my island, and the leaves one. I put the leaves one in fall. I would totally put the leaves one in fall, like all across fall, which is just, I'm so excited.
So another thing is that although it's called the handheld lantern, apparently you can place them, which is very exciting. I don't know how big they are. They might be little, but
and if they're little,
such a cute detail.
It'll just be a little lantern on the ground or on something,
which I really enjoy, honestly.
Yes. And then, so after the St. Martin's Day Lantern Festival is the Shichi-Go-San new seasonal event celebrating the Japanese holiday, where rituals are held for girls aged 3 and 7 and boys aged 3 and 5. During the seasonal periods, you can purchase a Chitsone Ame. It's a special item for the Shichi-Go-San.
But what is it?
I'd have to look it up.
To me, it kind of looks like a money envelope or a door hanger. Like, I can't tell what it is, to be honest.
Oh, it's a traditional rite of passage held annually to celebrate growth and well-being of a child.
Popping back to Halloween, what I thought was pumpkin heads is actually a trick lamp.
Oh.
So it's an interactive item. I didn't realize that.
Oh, nifty.
I was completely wrong. We've gone through all of these upcoming things. Tell me what we're immediately going to be able to get as of Sunday. These new fireworks items.
There's new fireworks items?
Oh, baby.
Wait,
so
that wasn't in the update?
Yeah, it is.
Where?
Right away. Remember, we're getting fireworks back for every Sunday in August?
Yes, I remember that.
And you remember how last year we got balloons and sparklers and other things from Red's shop?
Yep.
Well, there's way, way more been added to that.
What?
So there's boba tea, there's popsicles, and there's cotton candy.
You mean like you can actually hold things?
Uh-huh.
Cotton candy can be placed down, and boba tea can be placed down, and popsicles can be placed down, and you can hold them and look like you're actually eating it, like your villagers?
That's what it looks like.
That's fancy.
I can't believe you didn't know this, because I was all like, boba, and then you were like, yeah, and then we haven't talked about it.
I was drinking boba, I was drinking bubble tea when you sent me that, so I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay, that is really funny.
I ordered it yesterday. You sent me that yesterday.
And you're like, how did she know I was drinking boba?
I kind of creeped out, but I was like, okay, sure.
I wasn't talking about that at all. That is so funny.
Ooh.
I was talking about boba in the update.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, gosh. Wow, that is fantastic.
Well, that's awesome.
My goodness. That is really cool. Anyway, there's 5 different kinds of boba.
That's awesome.
And if you look on Twitter and on the Able Sisters portal, there are all sorts of boba shop items being created already.
That's amazing. I know that all of these items are going to go into my summer area, because I have tables and stands set out, so I can put a bunch of things on there. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. So that's going to be a thing.
Imagine cotton candy from the cotton candy item.
I have the cotton candy item out there, so that's awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you can actually have cotton candy.
Yeah.
And there's a screenshot somewhere, I'm not sure where, of what it looks like when you're taking a sip of the coffee or you are eating some of the frozen treat. It's really cute.
That's awesome.
That's the most exciting part for me.
That is pretty awesome, honestly.
The little interactive items are what make me want to just be in the game as opposed to only building.
All right. Well, is there anything else we want to talk about?
Oh my goodness. That's kind of a lot.
It is kind of a lot.
Surprisingly so. What's coming up for us?
I think I figured out my streaming schedule, which is opposite yours, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, usually in the evening on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Saturday in the afternoon. And you can find me on Twitch at biscuit_TPC.
Which stands for?
The Petal Cafe.
Just in case you were concerned about not getting the right biscuit.
Yep.
I have been streaming on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm trying to work in a third day somewhere, but I haven't quite figured out where that could be. Could either be Monday evening or... The problem is I have a life on my stream.
Yep.
We just finished playing the amazing indie game Wander Song, and what a treat.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Haven't decided what the next deep dive game will be, so I think I'll take a couple of weeks and just play Animal Crossing and Cozy Grove kind of stuff, and we'll see where it goes.
All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me, Cookie. It's been a minute, and I'm glad we got to catch up.
And I'm glad that we'll be back on a more regular basis, and we'll see how things progress in Animal Crossing World and everything else.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Petal Cafe, a cozy podcast with your hosts Biscuit and Cookie.
I've been Biscuit.
And I've been Cookie. We post all the links to what we've talked about and referenced in this episode in the show notes.
Leave us a comment or a review on your favorite podcast platform. We would love to hear from you on Instagram or Twitter at The Petal Cafe, or send us an email at thepetalcafe@gmail.com.
We'd also love for you to join our Discord server. Just ask us how.
The Petal Cafe is produced by Petal Cafe Media, with original music by John Stewart Campbell.
See you next time.